Hello, today we are here at my parents' house and we're gonna make some traditional candles. It's been a tradition to every winter make these candles for at least 35 years in this house. So, well, my mother is already an expert with this. The water is cooking there and now we have to start with some preparation, covering the floors because it's quite messy, and remove some furniture. This is how the candles look when they are ready. Here are the materials that we need to make the candles. These big bags are the paraffin, and in the smaller ones we have the stearin. Let's make some space here. My mom found a recipe in the local paper for making the candles, and I think this was from 1992. Yeah, and it's still here in use. I thought for a moment this was my mom. It looked like her. These are some supports that my dad has made where you can hang the candles when they're in between of dipping them. This is the pot we're gonna use. You can see here all the layers. Here are the wooden slabs where we're gonna put the wick. Here my dad is doing the wick, and it's a certain length that it's gonna be. Be careful. Do you need scissors?
And 100 pieces.
100 pieces of wick.
No. 100 pieces. The same length.
Here are 200 wicks and now 100 more to go.
100 pieces more.
300. Tuija is a family friend and she has also been coming here for years to do these candles with us. She's gonna show us how to put the wick on these slabs.
Try to have them equally long, this.
Yes. But do you need to put some fastening system here?
No,
okay, that's great.
Just like this.
Nice. This system is really nice because you don't have to fasten them any other way than just put it like this. Put the wick in half.
I think it's very important that the length is the same.
The length is the same, yes.
You know, you know. Some more.
600 grams paraffin.
650. Parafiinia paljon. Steariinia snadisti.
65% parafiini ja 35%.
650 roundabout. And then 350 of this.
And this is the stearin.
Yes.
It looks almost the same. So now we have approximately 1 kilo.
Yeah. And you need a lot of electricity.
Yes, you melt it now, right?
Yes. And this way.
And we put the extractor fan on because it has some fumes as well. And this water here is for dipping the candles at a later stage. And it shouldn't be more than 70 degrees Celsius. So not boiling.
Between 70 and 80.
Between 70 and 80, okay. If it's too hot, it will melt the layer of the candle that you have previously done. This is the paraffin. It looks like this. Granules. And this is the stearin. It's much smaller, like coconut flakes.
It has a very nice smell.
How many pots is fitting there?
3.
So 3 kilos.
Yes.
Don't use your best casseroles for this.
No.
Always use the same one. Here it's starting to melt already. Tuija and Dad are working here with the wicks. There are so many candles. Okay, here are now 30 slabs with the wicks. And this is gonna be the first batch, so we're gonna do double of this batch. Now we're putting the boiled water or the hot water up to this, approximately here.
The last batch of water.
Now it's almost completely melted. That's a little piece in the bottom there. And now it has melted. Okay, it's completely melted, Mom.
Okay, now we have to go into phase number 3.
Okay, now the melted candle mix goes into the hot water.
And you have to be extremely careful.
Yes, it's very dangerous. You can get really bad burns if you spill. This is now the candle mix and the water. Okay, maybe I start to the side. And how fast do we dip it?
So the first one is a bit difficult because you have to get them in
all the way.
And then you take them out. And if you see that they are not the same length, then you can change it a little bit. So.
Okay, and does it matter how fast it goes down?
No.
Not at this stage.
No, not at this stage.
Okay. So as far as I can go, is that?
Yes, and then roll it up. Wait till it starts
dipping, and then I open it.
You can open it with your finger. It's a bit hot, but
yeah. Very good.
you are allowed to speak. Yeah, but it's so.
I'm so concentrating here. And so if you want to make candles with some color, do you put it in with that mix, or at what point do you put it in?
I suppose with the mix.
With the mix, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we like the white candles best.
Yeah,
they go close with everything.
Ne värit on aina niin kuin semmosia, jotka alkaa kärjäämään.
Yes. You might not get the purest burn if it's colors and stuff.
Yeah.
If you use wax when you make the candles, is that instead of the stearin or instead of the paraffin? I wonder how it is. Maybe you can just buy it ready.
You can also use beeswax.
Beeswax, yeah, exactly.
But it's softer. It smells. It smells and it smells like Orthodox church. Or Catholic church. They use beeswax.
And it becomes a little yellow, the candle itself.
Yeah. You can actually buy some beeswax. How do you say it?
Like a clump of beeswax, no?
No, like arki.
Sheet.
Sheet, that's right. And you just roll them and put the light in between.
Aha, yeah. When do you put more stearin into the bucket? More mix?
When it's empty, when it has been used.
Can you see it on the surface that there's no more? Yes. It's like dipping in water after that.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't give any good results.
We are at least halfway through with the candles and they look so nice, like small tree trunks, like a forest of candles. 300 candles. And now it's starting to go faster and faster because we keep putting the candle mix inside the water all the time now.
Yes.
But it's not easy, right?
No.
How are your shoulders?
Fine, thank you.
Fine, Mom is very strong. But it's hard work to lift those, and they're quite heavy now.
Yeah, I go growing heavier every time.
And here the candle mix is melting again for the next batch. That was the last dip. And now the first batch of the candles is ready. It's pretty warm here. But you cannot have draft where they are because they will be very tilted.
They will be bent.
Bent, yes.
Now we have to cut the end off.
Yeah. Do you let them dry first before cutting the end? Yeah. They look lovely. Here we set the table for some lunch and a little wine, red wine to go with the food. Look at this fresh loaf. We're gonna have this lovely spicy chicken soup. It's so yummy. Lovely bread that Tuija made. Fresh bread. It's so nice. It's this black sticky bread that is a little sweet. I think it has syrup maybe. Syrup. Tuija.
Malt.
Malt.
Malt
yes. Bread. Wow. And it's made out of fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here we have this lighter bread that has a nice hard crust and it's very soft inside. This is nice, lovely with the soup. This is actually not a rye bread, it's a wheat bread, but it's the malt that makes it dark. Yeah, and then you said that you had a root that was from your grandmother's, or?
Yes, my father's mother's home, and it is over 100 years old.
Yeah, wow, imagine
it's
that.
From the 1887, I think.
That's super interesting. Let's try it.
Thank you.
And it has a little syrup for the sweet. Butter, cheese, yummy. Un poco de pan, más pan.
Oh, varsågod.
The black one, thank you.
Jättegott.
Tack. Jag ska
Får jag tekemään leipää?
Ja se on totta, että se on ihan noin ohut. Ja sitten paljon voita ja juustoa vielä voit. This is how the ready candles look. And as you can see, they are not perfectly straight, they are a little bent, they have a nice wavy organic look to them. You see, they are not perfect, they're handmade, and that's the charm about them. If you want factory made, then you can buy those that are straight and perfect. But this is how it looks when you're making them by hand. And now I was thinking we're gonna test them out and see how long does one candle burn. That might be interesting. The candle has burned. It took 9.5 hours to burn it completely. And there's not one drop of stearin here. It burns so nicely.